African bush elephant, nature's gentle giants. In the vast savannas and woodlands of Africa, where golden grasslands stretch endlessly toward distant horizons, roams one of Earth's most magnificent creatures. The African bush elephant, scientifically known as Loxodonta africana, stands as the largest terrestrial animal on our planet, embodying both raw power and surprising gentleness in equal measure. These remarkable beings have captured human imagination for millennia, serving as symbols of wisdom, memory, and the untamed spirit of the African wilderness. Physical majesty and adaptations. The African bush elephant commands attention through sheer size alone. Adult males, known as bulls, can reach heights of up to 13 feet at the shoulder and weigh between 10,000 to 14,000 pounds, while females typically measure 8 to 9 feet tall and weigh 6,000 to 8,000 pounds. Their massive ears, shaped remarkably like the African continent itself, serve as natural air conditioners, flapping constantly to regulate body temperature in the scorching African heat. Perhaps no feature is more iconic than their versatile trunk, a remarkable fusion of nose and upper lip containing over 40,000 muscles. This extraordinary appendage functions as a sophisticated tool capable of delicate precision and tremendous strength. Elephants use their trunks to pluck individual leaves, lift logs weighing hundreds of pounds, caress their young, and communicate through touch with other herd members. The trunk's sensitivity is so refined that elephants can detect vibrations through the ground, picking up the footsteps of other elephants from miles away. Their tusks, elongated incisor teeth made of ivory, serve multiple purposes in daily life. These tools help strip bark from trees, dig for water during dry seasons, and move obstacles. Unfortunately, these same tusks have made elephants targets for poachers, leading to devastating population declines across Africa. Social structure and family bonds. African bush elephants live in complex matriarchal societies that showcase some of the animal kingdom's strongest family bonds. Herds are led by the oldest and most experienced female, known as the matriarch, whose knowledge of seasonal migration routes, water sources, and danger zones proves invaluable for the group's survival. These family units typically consist of 3 to 4 generations of related females and their offspring, creating tight-knit communities of 8 to 12 individuals. The depth of elephant emotions and social connections continues to astound researchers. They display behaviors that suggest grief, joy, compassion, and even what appears to be a sense of humor. When a herd member dies, elephants have been observed returning to the burial site, gently touching the bones with their trunks in what seems like a form of mourning or remembrance. Mothers show extraordinary dedication to their calves, nursing them for up to 2 years and protecting them fiercely from any perceived threat. Adult males lead more solitary lives, leaving the maternal herd when they reach sexual maturity around 12 to 15 years old. They may form loose bachelor groups or wander alone, only rejoining female herds during mating seasons. This social structure ensures genetic diversity while maintaining the stability of the core family units. Intelligence and memory. The phrase "an elephant never forgets" contains more truth than many realize. Elephants possess remarkable cognitive abilities, demonstrated through their problem-solving skills, self-awareness, and complex communication systems. They can recognize themselves in mirrors, use tools creatively, and show empathy toward both their own species and others. Their brains, weighing up to 12 pounds, contain a highly developed hippocampus, the region associated with memory formation. This exceptional memory serves crucial survival functions. Matriarchs remember the locations of water sources that may only be accessible during severe droughts occurring once every several decades. They recall which plants provide nutrition during different seasons and can navigate vast territories using mental maps passed down through generations. During times of crisis, the eldest female's memories can mean the difference between life and death for the entire herd. Habitat and range. Historically, African bush elephants roamed across most of the African continent, from the Mediterranean coast to the southern tip. Today, their range has been dramatically reduced due to human encroachment, habitat loss, and hunting pressure. They now primarily inhabit protected areas and reserves across sub-Saharan Africa, with the largest populations found in Botswana, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Kenya, and Zambia. These elephants thrive in diverse ecosystems, from open savannas and grasslands to woodland areas and forest edges. They are highly mobile animals, capable of traveling 50 miles in a single day in search of food and water. Their seasonal migrations follow ancient pathways that have been used for thousands of years, connecting various habitats and ensuring access to resources throughout the year. Ecological impact. African bush elephants serve as keystone species, meaning their presence profoundly shapes the entire ecosystem around them. Their foraging habits create and maintain the savanna landscape that countless other species depend upon. By knocking down trees and clearing undergrowth, elephants prevent forests from encroaching on grasslands, maintaining the open spaces that zebras, gazelles, and other grazing animals require. Their role as seed dispersers cannot be overstated. Elephants consume hundreds of plant species, and their digestive systems allow seeds to pass through largely undigested. As they travel across vast distances, they essentially plant gardens wherever they go, spreading plant genetic material and maintaining biodiversity across landscapes. Some tree species have evolved specifically to rely on elephant dispersal, with seeds that germinate more successfully after passing through an elephant's digestive tract. During dry seasons, elephants use their strength and tusks to dig wells in dried riverbeds, accessing underground water sources. These elephant-dug wells become lifelines for numerous other species, from small birds to large mammals, creating oases that support entire communities of wildlife during the harshest times of year. Conservation challenges. Despite their importance to African ecosystems, bush elephants face severe threats that have pushed them toward endangered status. The illegal ivory trade remains the most significant danger, driving large-scale poaching operations that have decimated populations across the continent. Between 2007 and 2014, Africa lost approximately 144,000 elephants to poaching, representing a 30% population decline in just 7 years. Habitat loss presents another mounting challenge as human populations expand and agricultural development encroaches on traditional elephant territories. Climate change exacerbates these pressures by altering rainfall patterns and increasing the frequency of severe droughts, making water and food resources more scarce and unpredictable. Human-elephant conflict occurs when elephants raid crops or damage property while searching for food and water. These encounters often result in injury or death for both humans and elephants, creating challenging situations for local communities and conservationists alike. Hope for the future. Conservation efforts across Africa offer hope for the survival of these magnificent creatures. Anti-poaching initiatives, supported by advanced technology including drones and satellite tracking, help protect elephants from illegal hunting. Community-based conservation programs work to create economic incentives for local people to protect rather than harm elephants, often through ecotourism initiatives that provide sustainable livelihoods. International efforts to reduce demand for ivory products have shown some success, particularly in Asian markets where ivory consumption was traditionally high. Education campaigns highlighting the connection between ivory products and elephant deaths have helped shift public opinion and reduce market demand. The African bush elephant represents far more than a single species, it embodies the wild heart of Africa itself. These gentle giants, with their complex societies, remarkable intelligence, and crucial ecological roles, remind us of our responsibility to protect the natural world. Their survival depends not only on our conservation efforts but on our ability to coexist with wildlife in an increasingly crowded world. By ensuring a future for African bush elephants, we preserve not only a species but an entire way of life that has existed for millions of years, maintaining the delicate balance that keeps Africa's ecosystems healthy and thriving. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.